He seemed to have like a cult following. Everybody tuned in when it was a Gatti fight. I think it started with Rodriguez.
Rodriguez is about to put him out of there with accumulated punishment. Gatti goes down on a short left hook inside.
But I remember the doctor screaming,
"Cover your left eye or it's over."
They were going to stop the fight, and then...
Down goes Rodriguez. What a left hook.
It got crazy after Ruelas.
Hard shot by Ruelas.
Gatti's hurt bad.
And he stumbles.
He could be losing the first 6 out of 7 rounds, and boom, he knocks you out.
Down goes Ruelas.
And I think the fans absolutely fell in love with him for that.
Hard right hand by Forrest. Mosley in trouble again.
The reason it took so long to get a name like Mosley in the ring, Vernon was a dangerous opponent.
Vernon's style with his size, none of the other fighters really matched up to that. Before the first Sugar Shane Mosley fight, Vernon said, man, I want to put it all on the line. You know, I've waited so long for this.
Left to the body by Forrest. Mosley flinching and hits him again. And Mosley is in huge trouble.
When the dream finally became reality, Vernon was so humble. And he just kept telling me, you know, man, I love you. Thank y'all for working me so hard. It was unbelievable. It was just a special moment.
Mr. Alexis Arguello!
They call him explosive thin man for a reason.
Oh, big right hand.
It's that big punch that I've seen him throw over and over and over.
He put Nicaragua on the map. It's just amazing what he was able to accomplish. 3 world titles during a time in boxing where titles meant something. He was always humble. He carried himself with class and grace.
If I can do something for you, let me know, please.
It didn't matter if he lost or won. He was always going to react the same way after the fight was done.
The only title they fight for is the memory of their great 3 fights.
Our styles just gelled for great fights, and I think we were just made for each other. To be spoken about and like with Ali Frazier and Zale Graziano and guys, things like that, you know, that's incredible.
The beauty of that trilogy, the thing that might set it apart from all the others, is the purity of it.
It is man against man in there.
That was something that I'll never forget, especially that 9th round in the first fight.
Body shot again. That's a body shot. It's the left hook to the body, Ward's money punch, and this knockdown counts. Arturo Gatti refusing to go down as Mickey Ward pounds away. Vicious body shots by Gatti. Ward nods as if to say, come on, let's fight.
There was absolutely no reason for them to fight the way they did, except that they wanted to.
What Mickey Ward and Arturo Gatti shared together, only they know.
We weren't friends when we fought, but like after we became so close friends, and to go through with something like that, that even made it more special.
Vernon was a giver. When we go down in history, it ain't gonna be about his boxing in life. I think it's gonna be about the things he did and gave.
Dustin Child Incorporated is a therapeutic group home. We house people with mental disabilities, give them opportunity to be integrated back into society.
Well, it was kind of fluke the way Vernon got involved with Destiny Child. He had gotten surgery on his left shoulder, and he was complaining sometimes, you know, man, I can't use my jab. You know, he was just totally, you know, distraught. He saw a little kid, and the kid couldn't tie his shoes. And that's when it hit him. And he was like, man, I'm complaining about not being able to do certain things with my shoulder. And here's this young kid right here with autism, can't tie his shoes. He said, man, you know, I want to do something. It was the wings under Vernon lifting him higher to another platform in terms of giving. He was all heart to these kids.
I mean, that fight started off action-packed from round 1.
Up-tempo right from the opening bell.
I had never seen my dad fighting for his life, really.
There's a right hand by Pryor, and Arguello is hurt.
You know, in those middle rounds, you saw my dad coming back, and because, you know, usually when the fight gets into those later rounds, my dad gets better and better.
There's a right hand, snaps the head back, and Pryor is hurt.
And, you know, things happen.
Pryor going for the kill, trying to put him away. Arguello trying to cover up. A smashing right hand. Arguello's helpless against the ropes. Arguello's hand to the side. It's over. And Pryor has retained his junior welterweight championship. Arguello slips to the canvas.
My dad got knocked out in the 14th. And that, I mean, to me was unbelievable. I'd never seen that. There was like 10 people in the dressing room. My dad walked in and he came right to me, crying. And he apologized. And I was like, why are you apologizing to me? You know, you don't have to apologize. And, you know, he cried on my shoulder. And to me, he was like Superman crying to me, you know? So it was hard, really difficult. Usually after the fight, and you know, the guys, they go their separate ways. But with Pryor and my dad, it was a real friendship. My dad actually used to bring Aaron Pryor to Nicaragua, which is pretty odd.
Well, Alexis called me up on the phone, and he said, Pryor, I need you. He said, I'm running from Aaron, and I need you to come down here to help me. I said, Alexis, I come down there, they're going to kill me. He said, no, I'm going to take care of you. You're my friend. And that's what me and him became really tight. And he'll always be my friend until I catch up with him. I catch up with him.
You know, you go through 30 rounds with someone, and it's like part of you is gone. We had a bond that people don't understand until you go through it. I miss him daily.
I ain't gonna never get over it. I can't get over it. People tell me, say, hey, God had a plan. I don't see the plan. You took a part of my life when you took Vernon. He was a friend to me, and he was my son.
I lost everything. You know, I lost a dad, a friend. Just hoping that he'd see, you know, me and my kids one day.
It's a shame, 3 great fighters, 3 great champions gone. Not just the boxing world, but the world in general lost 3 great people.
Arturo Gatti, he was so close to us. We spent holidays together, and he was an usher in my wedding. And my children refer to him as Uncle Arthur, not Arturo. It's something that none of us will ever get over.
Vernon marched his own drum beat. Vernon would give you your shirt off his back, or if you tried to take it, you know, you were going to have a fight. He was just a competitive guy, and that's what made him a champion. The night that he was killed, you know, I lost a piece of my heart. You know, I lost a loved one. I lost a best friend.
My dad was what you saw. You know, he was a gentle, humble, down-to-earth person. But when you got him in the ring, he was a beast. But then, as soon as he knocks you out, it's completely gone. And then the real person comes out.